Alrighty, party peoples of the interwebs, for those of you who might have missed it, Kamala Harris had a very, very bad week, and I personally want to make sure that bad week
goes right through Election Day.
Viva Frei, former Montreal litigator turned current Florida rumbler in my home office, and Kamala Harris had a very, very bad week. We're going to go over it right now. But for those of you who might not have noticed, Kamala Harris is a living, breathing hypocrite and confession through projection, the iron law of woke projection. Whatever she accuses others of, she is guilty of herself. Kamala Harris goes on and on about how Trump is obsessed with the size of his rallies, yet she is the only one who continually makes references to the size of rallies. Kamala Harris assures us she would never call Americans stupid, yet also calls Americans stupid. Kamala Harris assures us that she cares about the dissenting voices of protesters while simultaneously telling them to shut up. And Kamala Harris says she would never do anything to insult Catholics while simultaneously insulting Catholics. Stick around to the end of the vlog for the montage of the hypocrisy in action, but starting right now, Kamala Harris skipped the Al Smith dinner the other night, which was, some might consider, an insult to Catholics.
It's been a long tradition for both Democrat and Republican candidates for President of the United States to attend this dinner. It's a rule. You got to go to the dinner. You got to do it. Otherwise, bad things are going to happen to you from up there. You can't do what I just saw on that screen. But my opponent feels like she does not have to be here, which is deeply disrespectful to the event, and in particular to our great Catholic community. Very disrespectful.
It's not just that she skipped the event. As Trump astutely observed, the last president or presidential candidate or vice president to skip the event was Walter Mondale, who went on to lose to Ronald Reagan in the most disastrous way possible.
The last Democrat not to attend this important event was Walter Mondale, and it did not go very well for him.
So congratulations, Kamala Harris. I swear to you, I hope that follows you through the election day. I hope you and Walter Mondale are the only two vice presidents or presidential candidates to skip the Al Smith dinner. I hope you lose on election day.
Oh my goodness.
That being said, and despite what I hope, Kamala Harris really is doing the best job possible of ensuring that she loses on election day. And if there are any Catholics out there who are thinking of whether or not to vote for Kamala Harris, I hope this video convinces you. So as Kamala Harris decides to skip the Al Smith dinner, she decides to gift the people with her presence via a 4-minute video, which is the most cringe video you've ever seen. Kamala Harris with that character from Saturday Night Live, Mary Catherine Gallagher. It's the cringiest thing you've ever seen, and it's arrogant, it's pompous. She skips the event and sends in a video appearance, and it's just not funny at all. But set that aside, this is a highlight from that video with Mary Catherine Gallagher.
Vice President Harris did have a scheduling conflict, but was generous enough to send us this video. Let's take a look.
Your Eminence and distinguished guests, the Al Smith dinner provides a rare opportunity to set aside partisanship.
Cool. Oh, sorry.
Hey, what's going on? Who was that?
Oh, sorry, Mary Catherine Gallagher. Mary Catherine Gallagher. It's so nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, Mary Catherine. Right now I'm trying to record my speech for tonight's dinner.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just want to say that I'm Catholic, and tonight is one of the biggest dinners next to the Last Supper. And maybe don't say anything negative about Catholics.
I would never do that, no matter where I was. That would be like criticizing Detroit in Detroit.
Oh no, Mary Catherine Gallagher, I would never do anything to insult Catholics, yet my surrogate, Gretchen Whitmer, is out there mocking Christianity by giving a Dorito communion chip to a girl on her knees sticking your tongue out in a most obscene manner. So that occurred earlier this week or last week. I mean, the weeks are starting to blend into one another. That occurred earlier, and Gretchen Whitmer had to apologize. Oh, she didn't mean to upset any Catholics. She meant no disrespect, no sacrilege by that. It was either supposed to be a grotesque sexual thing or mocking Christianity thing, and I think it was a little bit of both. So yeah, Kamala Harris would never insult Catholics, yet her surrogate Gretchen Whitmer is out there mocking Christianity. But if that wasn't enough, a video just surfaced of Kamala Harris berating and mocking religious people at her protest, saying, oh, I think you chose the wrong rally. Watch the video.
Donald Trump hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade, and they did as he intended. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street.
So from that video, it's not entirely clear what's going on. Social media and media was reporting that these two rally goers, or protesters, if you want to call them that, at the Kamala Harris rally, as Kamala Harris starts talking about abortion, they shout out, "Jesus is Lord," to which Kamala Harris says, "I think you're at the wrong rally. Bye-bye, you want to go to the smaller rally down the street, because after all, Trump is the one allegedly obsessed with crowd sizes, right, Kamala?" So she says to these religious people who say Jesus is Lord, "I think you're at the wrong rally. Go to the Trump rally, the one that's smaller, yada, yada. Very funny, Kamala Harris. The issue is, though, as they're leaving, you hear them saying something that ends in I, and some people thought the protesters were saying lie, lie, lie. As it turns out, because I did look into this before reporting on it, the protesters are saying bye, bye, bye as they're being escorted out, and there is citizen journalism and Twitter and Rumble and a number of other places where you can get independent reporting, and it is, in fact, true, corroborated, confirmed, that these rally goers said Jesus is Lord as Kamala was talking about abortion, and then they were escorted out, and as they were leaving, they were saying bye, bye, bye. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris basically told all of America that if you're Catholic, you need not come to her rallies.
Not a lot of energy here, but everyone just cheered and screamed for killing babies. So that was disappointing. Anyway, here she is.
It's an amazing thing. You don't need to be religious to have respect for religious people and respect their opinions, but what's clear and consistent is that Kamala Harris has no respect for anyone's opinion who disagrees with her own. It's basically the sit down, shut up, I'm talking attitude with Kamala Harris, which everyone really loves, right? And outright mocking Christianity, as they have done consistently. Oh, but they say they would never insult Christians, Catholics, while they're doing it. Oh, but don't worry, they say they would never insult Catholics, Christians, Christianity, right as they are doing it to your face. And then you get your lefty idiots on social media saying, oh, Kamala Harris really stuck it to the protesters at her rally. She really told them, she really made fun of them properly while making fun of Christians. I don't know how you expect to win an election while doing this, but these people are more arrogant than they are smart. This is the haughtiness. The pride goeth before the fall, and my goodness, I sure as heck hope Kamala Harris falleth. Is fall? You know what I mean. Seems the family's back and might have forgotten something in the house, but that might be my cue to remind you all to make sure that you are subscribed and that you have notifications turned on. It takes 3 seconds to do it. Drop a comment in the comment section below and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. So yeah, Kamala Harris is losing support among white men, among black men, among Latinos, and now she basically went out and pissed off a substantial portion of the American population, and you are right to be offended by this because there's no excuse for it. Once is happenstance, twice is a coincidence, and 3 times is enemy action, and we are seeing consistent enemy action from the Kamala Harris campaign, the Democrats at large, against religion in general. Oh, I mean every religion other than their woke ideology, their transgender ideology, their DEI ideology, because you think that you might live without a God, but you are going to substitute that godlessness for something, and they've substituted it for what I call bad religion. I don't need to be a global citizen. So Kamala Harris, well done. This is exactly what you want to do with 2 weeks to go to the election. And if I can serve one purpose in these 2 weeks, it's to do my best to put this on blast. Neither Kamala Harris nor the Democrat Party at large have any respect whatsoever for religious people. And I think, my goodness, people are finally starting to realize that. And it's getting dark. This is the end of the vlog. Make sure you exercise, eat healthy, sunlight, talk to people in real life. And now you know your vlog. Peace out, peeps. Booyah!
And maybe don't say anything negative about Catholics.
I would never do that, no matter where I was.
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
So are they misguided, the 50%? Are they stupid? What is it?
I would never say that about the American people.
What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid.
This weird obsession with crowd sizes.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
No, I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street. To bring this conflict, I'm speaking right now, and I value and respect your voice. You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that, otherwise I'm speaking.